welcome into The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. We're doing the intro sequence, and we are doing the dungeons and bosses. So, hopefully this won't be a disaster, but I'm very excited to play through this game again in any capacity. I'll never get over this intro cutscene. It's so pretty. So, as I mentioned previously, in Ocarina of Time, this game picks up pretty much right after Ocarina of Time. Navi goes on her way to find something, and Link goes after her to find this friend. The friend being Navi. Fairies fighting over something they would probably break. Imagine starting off and getting robbed in a freaking forest. Epona, please don't drop me. Ow. Oh my god, it's so weird being able to use the camera. Oh. A few glitches going on here, but I'm still making it work. Got rid of my horse? Oh my lord. I'm a scrub! Did she just growl at me? Helpless, huh? You smacked me in the face a bunch of times. I don't think you're that helpless. There's definitely some issues going on with this version of the game. Treasure box. Getting my settings all set here. Mm-hmm. Sad indeed. And the Song of Healing. You know, I'm just glad to be able to play this game. I wasn't able to a long time ago. I had to settle for the N64/GameCube port things. And I'm actually quite a fan of all the good and less good changes they've made with this remake of the game. I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. Okay, now we get to do stuff and things in Clocktown. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. So, the first 3-day cycle in this game is actually just generally set to be faster than any other cycle set in this entire game. Now, what I did was I went and got the stray fairy that's broken apart from the Great Fairy. Okay. So, we have to play fetch, essentially. And each of the things is marked, just like Ocarina of Time. I've collected the thing already. So, just like Ocarina of Time, I will be collecting all of the Great Fairies. As in the stray fairies in every of the dungeons, I will be collecting them because they're going to help immensely. Especially because there's only 4 Harkonnen-giving bosses in this, and I don't plan on going for any pieces of heart in order to give myself more challenge. But with Great Bay Temple, I do believe that's where we get our double defense. So it's just going to be a little bit of a trick, I would say. I need to change stuff. Indeed. And all these suckers are in different spots compared to the original make of the game. That's one. Fair enough. Can't say I really need the money at the moment, but never hurts. Gotcha. I think that's broken. Because that is otherwise impossible. Unless if that's how it's coded in this, because I have not played through this edition in a long time. But either way... Yeah, don't be surprised if that's just how it's coded. The version of the game that I'm playing apparently has, in quotes, perfect compatibility, but I don't really buy it. Obviously not. For quotes perfect compatibility, it sounds like this is having a lot of loading issues. Like, playable game, fine. That's one way to get a tier. Okay. So that's pretty much all we needed to do. Problem is, the clock tower only opens up on the third day, third night at midnight. I think there is like one thing I could do, but I think it's like 80. It's like 80 or something rupees. Just trying to figure out how many more rupees I need. Should probably go look. Gonna get some more rupees. So, we're able to get bombs. We are not able to use them as Deku. But with that, we are able to dance with a scarecrow. Blurry. Dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. So, with that, there's a specific spot that we can go to, and we can get instantly to the third day, and then we can go back to that scarecrow. So, with the Four Giants story, this will take us to the morning of the final day. I'm curious if I'm able to go in here. It says employees only, no admittance. Let's make this our flower. Here you go. Now that we have that, we are able to go up to the clock tower. Oh, he's happy to have 50 rupees. And then with the scarecrow in here, I'm able to chill out until night. Night of the final day. 12 hours remain. Now, if I recall correctly, there's a secondary edition of the fireworks cutscene, or when the doors open up. So you're always guaranteed to see the Clock Town clock door opening up. But there should be a special version of the cutscene if we're just chilling in here until it actually hits midnight. So I don't really have much I can do to pass the time at the moment. So I guess we could just chat for a moment. I need to take a sip of my drink real quick, though. Okay, so glad this game is working well, as far as that's concerned. Very glad I have a way to play this edition of the game some way and record it for YouTube and whatnot. Ocarina of Time 3D went really well. I'm going to do a Master Quest run at some point, probably after I conclude with at least Tears of the Kingdom. I'm still considering going through Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment, both Hyrule Warriors games of the Wild era. I'm also considering doing an all bosses run, an all dungeons run of Echoes of Wisdom, even though I did that very, very recently, as far as the first playthrough of my channel was concerned. But, yeah, as of right now, we are just chilling and we are going through Majora's Mask 3D, as that's obvious from this. Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment would be big question marks, because I think I'd stick to the story missions, going through those as sort of a challenge. Could be worse, all things considered. But it's under consideration right now, because those scenarios take a long time. However, I don't think it's out of the question for me to actually go through them. And as we inch in to 12 o'clock here, Yeah, definitely a different edition of the cutscene. That is so cool. Alright, let's get up there. He's so ready. Oh, I just thought of another thing that I'm gonna go and get throughout my run. We are required to get something called the powder keg. So with that, I'm going to get the razor sword and the gilded sword. Just so I can have a better shot at getting through things. Because I'm still going to be very much challenged because my cap for hearts is 7. And with the changes that this game has been presented, all the bosses are kind of different. Love it. How to end this quickly? Hit him with a bubble. He'll drop the thing. Mine. You got the Ocarina of Time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Suddenly, the memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you. Yeah, this is why I was saying it takes place basically right after. I'm hearing in the music, it sounds a lot smoother because this game renders at 60 frames a second compared to Ocarina of Time 3D's 30. You remember the Song of Time. This melody, lingering on the edges of your mind, is a song of memories of Princess Zelda. The goddess of time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. When did you get that? That, my friends, is called a time reset. We're causing paradoxes left and right. Back to dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. What just happened? Everything has, started over. Magic is fun. Paradoxes are weird. So, a little secret. Play the Song of Time in reverse, and you'll invert and slow the current flow of time down. You can also play it double fast. And it lets you select how far to skip ahead in time, if you want, by the hour. So we're not going to do that. Then we play that song again. Normally, we can reset time again. But for right now, I was. So we have just learned 2 songs, and this one is the Song of Healing. And this basically cures curses and seals the magic of things into masks, as we're going to see in a moment here. That is the Deku mask. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Whoops. We didn't get the thing. Don't tell me. My mask? You did get it back, didn't you? Hmm? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. Name-dropping the title. Accurate. Now the question is, what was the tribe in question? Questions, questions, questions. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that imp has it. I'm begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. Oh my, I nearly forgot. While you were gone, I found one of these. It appears to be one of those fancy notebooks the local brats carry around. Perhaps the imp dropped it? I have no use for things like this, so please consider it a gift. I insist. No, really, take it, use it, now. Only good things could come of it. You got the Bomber's Notebook. It allows you to keep track of events and people's schedules. Press start to read it. From now on, eventually you see and people's schedules will be added to your notebook automatically. Hopefully you'll find it useful. I'm confident you'll have no trouble handling the most urgent matter of this menacing mask. The fate of this land rests in your capable hands. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. Sure, whatever you say, bud. That mask. Okay. Alrighty, that'll do it for the first part of this Majora's Mask 3D run. I will join you in a little bit for Woodfall Temple. And maybe the Deku Palace first, because that's the wind-up part to getting into the actual dungeon. So yeah, be back when I've made my choice.